Namaste. Yoga for better physical stamina. Physical stamina, as we normally understand, is very commonly experienced as fitness, physical fitness. Physical fitness, physical stamina, all these refer to muscle power. So, when we talk about muscle power, muscle strength, let us see what exactly we mean by that. Say for example, I want to move my hand like this. What is the mechanism? There is a muscle in the arm called biceps muscle, which we are all very familiar. A bodybuilder would have thick muscles. So, these muscles are made of longish cells which look like strands, and all these strands are arranged one beside the other to form groups of cells, which are again further grouped together to form the body of the muscle. And this body of the muscle bulk, is the one which is capable of becoming short or long. These cells are so arranged that the chemistry of the cells, the inside of the wall of the cell, there are arrangements of the chemical molecules which, when given an electrical stimulus, they change their arrangement so that the muscle becomes short or long. And at the two ends, this bulk of the muscle tissue at one end has got the attachment to the bone, and the other end also is attached to the bone across a joint. So, one bone here and another bone across the joint. When the muscle becomes short, it pulls the joint. When it becomes long, it opens up the joint. So, this is how a muscle which becomes short and long when given an electrical current is carrying out any of these movements. When I have to lift a heavy weight, all these cells, entire muscle bulk goes into contraction. Therefore, you can lift a heavy weight. When I have to just move my hand only, not the entire muscle does not work, only a few fibers, a part of the muscle contracts just enough to lift the weight of my forearm. So, this ability to lift a heavy weight when the muscles can contract, when the muscle, entire bulk of the muscle can go into a holding contraction, is called the muscle power, muscle strength, muscle stamina. The ability to lift a heavy weight and let go is strength, ability to hold it there is stamina, and fine muscle movements. When we want to be very, very accurate, we do not talk about the power or the strength or the stamina, but we talk about dexterity, fine hand movements, an artist's hand or a fine watch dial worker's hand, where the hand moves with accurate performance, also requires these small muscles to contract, relax, contract, relax. And when I am mentioning this, strong power or light power or stamina to hold or a fine movement, we understand that all these are controlled by the muscles, but how do these muscles contract or relax? It has to get an electrical shock from our nervous system. So, it is the brain that sends an electrical current from the cortex. Say for example, when I decide to move my hand up on the right side, the right hand up, my left brain, the motor area, the nerve cells there generate a small electrical current, sends down the brain, down the spinal cord, down the arm to these muscles to contract. So, it is really the brain, it is really the nervous system that controls each and every muscle contraction. So, repeated, constant, increasing, gradually graded stimulation helps the muscles to improve their power. But what is the extra contribution of yogic understanding of this building up of power or building up of stamina or building up of stability or building up of dexterity is that apart from what we have understood in our sports training or fitness training or stamina training, where we increase the stimulation, tomorrow a little more, tomorrow a little more, tomorrow a little more, and go on increasing the targets. The additional component of yoga is we not only increase the stimulus, we not only increase the range of movement, we not only increase the speed of contractions, the speed of stimulation, but we also go on giving deeper and deeper rest to the muscles. So, stimulus, strong contraction followed by rest is the principle by which our body learns to improve the muscle power, dexterity and stamina in a healthy way. But in the present day fitness training, we give only importance to the more performance. But we have forgotten that this can tire out the muscles, lead to a lot of strain on the muscles, lead to accumulation of the toxins in the muscles, which leads to post-exercise pain. Therefore, if we can use this component of deep rest, deep relaxation following a stimulation, then we are not going to burn out, we are not going to cause trauma, we are not going to have any after effects of any training. We see large number of athletes who end up with a burnout after intense training, end up with joint problems. So, combining yogic training in this power building, in the stamina building program is very useful for even athletes, fitness trainers, aerobic trainers, so that not only muscles will improve their power, but they get very deep rest and relaxation.
Welcome, Suswagatam, my dear brothers and sisters. We come to the 5th episode on physical stamina development, part of the total personality development. The important dimensions for stamina development at the physical level is the Shithilikarana Vyayama or loosening techniques, the Kriyas or the cleansing techniques, the breathing techniques, the Surya Namaskar, salutations to sun, and pranayama coupled with meditation is what we have started seeing. In this session, we will try to introduce the jogging, forward, backward jogging, side jogging. At the end of this jogging, we will do Mukha Dhauti, very helpful to remove all the accumulated carbon dioxide due to jogging. Then we are going to introduce the 10-step Surya Namaskar. To do the Surya Namaskar faster, to burn up more calories, increase the metabolic rate, the 5th and the 9th steps in which there is relaxation, there is the dimensions which interspaces relaxation with normal burning is removed. This is a school of Surya Namaskar in which there are only 10 steps, eliminating 5th and the 9th steps, earlier things that we are going to introduce, so that the speed of Surya Namaskar will be faster, as you can see. Then the most famous cleansing techniques, the Kapalabhati, we are going to introduce, which will increase the stamina of the lungs, cleanse the carbon dioxide, stimulate the brain cells, and is extremely useful. And we end up with meditation. Let us start with jogging. Observe the practice. Now we start with front or forward jogging. Start slowly and take the knees almost touching the chest. Slowly increase the speed, hit the chest with the knees and slow down, relax, and we go for backward jogging, in which hit the buttocks with the heels Slowly increase the speed, hitting the buttocks more and more, and slow down, and we go for side jogging. Throw the legs to the sides, more and more to the sides than upwards. Clear difference between the front, back, and sides. Slow and forward, fast. We will perform tiger stretch time and introduce tiger. Observe the changes that have occurred in the body. Now we will do tiger stretch. We introduce tiger stretch. Take one arm in front, square, square. Out, 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 out. X. Can you go down, go down. K, 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 K. Con, down, 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 down. Out, 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 out. Make the reach involve, out. In, 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 one tight. Start in small. Go up, tail go up. So over to tiger breathing. Position for tiger breathing. Spine, make a square of the two. Spine concave, stretch up fully energized and light. Exhale, head inside, breathe out fully. Relax in Shashankasana. You could see the clear difference between tiger stretch and tiger. See the clear difference. Inhale, ekam, dve, front bending forward. is featured by a front bending followed by a backward bending, and that keeps the spine continuously flexed front and back. We will have the second Om Hrim Ravaye Namaha Ekam Trini Chatvari relax. Kapala Bhara 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 Bhara. All parts of the body effectively. The new Kriya, the famous Kapalabhati. Relax all parts. Want to push the stomach inside to have full breathing out. Kapalabhati to increase the vital capacity of lungs and bronch, 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 bronch. It gives us a glimpse into what Kevala Kumbhaka is like. Kevala Kumbhaka is the one that corresponds to the Samadhi, deep states of meditation leading to Samadhi. The breath stops, the whole body is full of that inner peace, silence, harmony and bliss. Imagine a vast, infinite blue sky and the effulgent sun and the Hanuman powered with the power of sun, anchored in that infinite awareness, full of that inner peace, silence, harmony and bliss. Imagine a vast, infinite blue sky